Hello everyone, GamerMixer17 here, bringing you a different type of video than what I would normally do. So, we're in Minecraft, as obviously you can tell. If no one knows this game, then you're living under a rock with a starfish. So, anywho, today I'll be doing potion brewing. This is your potion master mixer now. So, for anyone who really has no clue of anything with potion brewing, I even got myself a little chart here. Whoops. This is actually a mistake. Ignore that. If anyone doesn't know anything about potion brewing, the crafting recipe to start off this entire thing would be the brewing stand. So, as you clearly saw, it was just a blaze rod which drops from blazes into the center of the crafting table and cobblestone all along the bottom. With that, you only get one of the the brewing stands. Now then, to start off the whole thing, you're going to need some form of water sources. So, I have 5 ideas when it comes to water sources. Either you can get one from a normal type of water area like a river, an ocean, or a pond, or you can create this useless thing called the cauldron. Whoops. Wait, what? Hold on. There we go. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't make the cauldron very often because I think it's completely useless. And you can just put water in it. Or you could do this thing, this little thing to, I don't know, impress someone, I guess. Impress your friends saying, hey, yo, I got this thing. And it's basically kind of like a cauldron, except as simple as that. So yeah, these are the 3 types of water sources that you can use. Now, with that out of the way, you could also, you're gonna need, glass blocks in a formation something such like this to create water bottles. Sorry about that. I did not mean that whole thing intentionally. You can get it from here, which this is why I find it useless, or, you know, still the same thing like this. Then I think I have more than enough. So to start off the whole thing, you're gonna need nether warts. Nether wart is obviously grown from the nether fortresses. You put that on the very top. Now, if you see this here and you see this and it's empty like this, it means that the thing won't work. It's kind of like a furnace. You need to fuel it. So, in order to get that fuel, you're going to need blaze rods. And just put them in there. And which will fuel this thing, which will eventually decrease over time. Well, not over time, depending on how much you throw into the thing. Just going to toss it over there. Now I'm just going to toss all of these in here. All these water bottles, and with this it's going to create not a potion, but instead the beginning of what it is you're going to need, which is, drumroll please, this is a long drum roll over, and a potion of awkward, or awkward potion, whatever you prefer. These things really have no effect whatsoever, and they're by themselves they're kind of useless, but with the ingredients that are required, they are very useful. We are about to go over that right now. Now, to start off with this, I'm going to start off with these 2. Now then, in order to create a glistering melon or a golden carrots, you're going to need golden ingots, or golden nuggets, and To be honest, these things are very useless when it comes to just normal things, unless you want them for something, or create an ingot out of it. But if you surround it like this, and put something in it, such as this, you can create, well, obviously this thing. The golden carrot. Now, you can't eat it, really. You really can't eat it whatsoever. And, well, I mean, the golden carrot you can, but the melon, you can't. I'm going to create 2 for future purpose. I'll create one of these right now. And there you go. There is your glistering melons. Now then, let us begin. So to start off, I'm going to put one of them in here. Now, in my opinion, the glistering melon and golden carrots are quite useful when it comes to injuries and at night, or in a variety of dark areas. Now then, while that brews, and it'll make a sound effect when it's done, as clearly stated from there. So golden carrots will give you a potion of night vision, and a glistering melon will give you a potion of healing. Now, the next crafting recipe is sugar, which is grown from sugarcane, made from sugarcane, I mean, which is grown along river or water sources. And that's about it. These ones you just toss up here, and that's about it. Afterwards, it'll give you a different type of potion. Nothing all too crazy, but still helps out in more ways than one. And the reason why is because it gives you a potion of swiftness. This is basically a speed potion which allows you to not only place down blocks a little faster, even though it's kind of not noticeable, allows you to run faster and make longer leaps, which is something that is not being abused about for some reason. Now then, another unique potion, which is sadly not up there, sorry about that, would be using blaze powder, which is of course still made from blaze rods. Not all unique, but still very useful. While that brews, I'm going to go ahead and start grabbing both of these. A ghast here, and a pufferfish. Now normally pufferfish don't really help at all with anything except for just poisoning, you know. Sometimes they could be used to troll people with, what's it called? Place down pufferfish in order to, you know, poison anyone. But besides the point, with blaze powder you can get a potion of strength, which gives you a slight buff when you hit a mob, and that's about it. It doesn't have anything else to do with anything else, really. The ghast here will give you a potion of regeneration, which is more useful for a single person drinking it as this form of stage. I'll explain that in a little bit. And pufferfish will give you a potion of water breathing. Now the next up, these two. Now the next up is the magma cream, rabbit's foot, and phantom membrane. Now then, the magma cream, you can either get it by 2 ways: blaze powder and slime, or you can just go ahead and kill off of God knows how many magma cubes and gain some of them. They could only be dropped when it's its largest form and when it's the medium form. Never the smallest forms, because, well, they don't really do anything except for do very small damage. While that gets finishing up, the next thing is both the spider eye and the turtle shell, basically. So, as shown here, membranes will give you potion of slow falling, which will save your life if you're ever falling off of a crazy distance, like in extreme hills. Potion of leaping will give you a jump boosts. Nothing all too crazy. It's quite useful sometimes though. And magma cream will give you a potion of fire resistance, which is very more useful within the nether. Now then, to create a turtle shell, not only do you have to kill turtles for it, but skillets will drop if you kill them, but it's not that common, and you need 5 of them to create a turtle shell in the recipe of a helmet. All you have to do is just toss it in here with a potion that actually it's been awkwardized, I guess you can call it. How many do I need? 4, 5, 6. I don't know, let's do these. So, yeah. But, one thing I do have to say is that when the turtle shell by itself is more useful, in my opinion, compared to using it in a potion. Only because it gives you a unique type of potion that's kind of useless as a potion, in my opinion. So don't go expecting it to have some crazy significant thing to do, and yeah, it's just not going to do much. The turtle shell is going to give you a potion of Turtle Master, which sadly gives you a debuff, but gives you a buff. As clearly stated from here, you'll be able to endure more hits from mobs and other stuff like that, but you'll be incredibly slow, so it's not all that great. And this is where it starts to get a little more interesting, because it's more of the harmful potions, or more of the bad potions. For any of those trollers out there, the spider eye will give you a potion of poison. Not exactly the prettiest thing to obtain, but still one more funny things to see a person to fall under. Now, in order for these potions to work, you're going to recreate the potion of night vision, potion of healing, and the potion of swiftness. While that brews, I'm going to go ahead and start on the next thing, which you're going to need brown mushrooms specifically, spider eyes, and sugar, which I've already said where those come from, basically. And some things are very obvious by itself. With that, you just obtain the fermented spider eye. Place these into the brewing stand and just wait a little bit. So with night vision and with a fermented spider eye, it'll give you a potion of invisibility, which helps when it comes to trolling, because it allows people to basically not see other mobs, which can be used when it comes to creepers, skeletons, and all the other dangerous mobs that you come across, or you could just control people by being invisible yourself. The healing potion and fermented spider eye will give you a potion of harming, which is instant damage. This one is highly more useful when someone has a enchanted golden apple, or the god apple, or notch apple, whatever you prefer, and you have a lot of these as a splash potion, which I'll show you in a little bit. And lastly, the slowness potion, or potion of slowness, which is from the speed potion, or potion of swiftness, with the fermented spider eye. Now then, the last potion, the very last potion that I would like to show you, is the potion of weakness. This potion does not require to be an awkward potion so it doesn't need nether wart. Instead, you can just put instantly a fermented spider eye and it'll basically be done. I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of these. And there we are. Potion of Weakness. This one just gives a debuff to the player or other players to not hit as hard anymore. Now then, the final things I would like to show that you can create would be these 3 items that are required: gunpowder, redstone, and dragon's breath. Now then, gunpowder can easily be obtained by either chests that found in temples, dungeons, woodland mansions, or anything like that. You just pop one of these in here and it'll start brewing. With potions done is of course required. You throw in redstone into the brewing stand, it gives something else instead. Redstone being the ore, it's very easy to obtain. Now I'm also going to toss one up here. I'll show you in a little bit as well. With gunpowder, it'll become a... Whoops. Wrong item. With gunpowder, it'll become a splash potion, which these ones are mostly helpful when it comes to harmful potions, or in case of potions that require immediate things. And that's just mostly about it. Redstone will give it more of a buff as the potion itself, and more longer timing basically. It'll double its basically longer lasting potions, stronger effects depending on what it is, and that's about it. And lastly, Dragon's Breath, which requires gunpowder first to become a splash potion, and then Dragon's Breath. Dragon's Breath is an end game item that requires one to fight the Ender Dragon, obviously, at the end. How you do that is, well, obviously find the end, go into it, and get yourself some. Make sure you have yourself some bottles. With that, when the dragon unleashes its breath, you can obtain it as it's on the ground. This will give you the potion of lingering. Lingering potions of anything that you throw into it, which does this basically. It just stays there for however long it is. Except for instant things. Instant things stay there for a little while. But yeah, that's just basically about it. These ones only help if you want someone to, you know, have the effect, or trap someone in a room that's small enough to have the effect constantly affect them and basically never get out, or something like that. It's really up to the person themselves. Now then, these 3 potions up here are very different in their own way compared to all the other potions. The reason being why is because they're either unobtainable or non-craftable. Bottle of Enchanting. This is basically something that gives you more XP, and it's non-craftable but obtainable. Where you get it though is from the pink villagers. They will trade these randomly and rarely, so don't go expecting that they're going to be for every single pink villager. Potion of Luck you actually have to fish, sadly, but you can throw it into a brewing stand and make it more powerful with redstone, or throw gunpowder with it, or whatever, really. Potion of Decay is both a unobtainable nor craftable type of potion. And the reason of that is because this is only within its creative mode, basically. And the only way that a player can have the effects is by fighting a wither or fighting a wither skeleton. Both of which I would not advise unless you really want something from them. And that'll basically be about it. Thank you all for being here. I hope you had a great New Year's. I hope you guys had a great holiday as well. And I just want to say Happy New Year's to everyone. This has been your Potion Master Mixer. Enjoy.